Hello, everybody. Um, this is Dad Sensei 405, coming out of the 405, of course. And if y'all don't know, I am from Moore, Oklahoma. So if you ever see me around, say hi. Don't be a stranger. But if you're reading the description of this video, then that's pretty much how I feel. I'm not blaming anybody or anything like that. I'm not definitely doing that, but it's just basically just how I feel. So I had recently joined a Facebook group not too long ago, about maybe a year or two ago, about my community, my local community. And well, I just recently made a post this past week about handing candy out for Halloween. Well, I've never handed candy out at all, so I made a post about, when's a time, when is there a certain time, basically when's there a certain time that anybody's as a community, when they're going to hand candy out, like a certain, 6 to 8 or something like that, or anything like that. So I got a lot of ideas. Of course, a lot of people from the community gave me ideas, as in like, what can I do, events on like Saturday and stuff like that. And there was one event that I really liked that stood out, was called Haunt Old Town, which, I mean, local businesses, people can go set up booths and hand out candy. Well, I decided to knock out two birds with one stone and asked my owner, which he's the owner of Twisted Brew Dispensary. Yeah, so if y'all come to our dispensary, hello everybody, thank y'all for supporting us. And if you don't come to our dispensary, come check us out. We definitely have great deals and great product. So of course you need your medical card to come inside and make a purchase. So yeah, come check us out. 510 South Telephone Road, Moore, Oklahoma, Twisted Brew Dispensary. So saying that, well, had the idea of knocking two birds out with one stone, and decided to ask him, hey, can I go set up a booth representing Twisted Brew at this event? And, we can hand out candy, tell people to come, have a terp talk, and not necessarily promote medical cannabis, but more promote on like terps. And if you want to know about the medicinal side of THC, we definitely could. Well, I was going to explain that about people, about that to people. Try to further educate. Well, yesterday I had called the lady and called somebody to try to get a hold of somebody to definitely get our business set up, a booth and everything like that. So I did get a hold of a lady and found out the Moore Chamber of Commerce was not affiliated or part of Old Town, but they support it in a sense. Well, they gave me the lady's number, and I gave her our business information and our everything, contact information, and all through email. Well, instead of emailing us back, she definitely called us back and said that we're not allowed. And we're not allowed because we're considered a drug, alcohol, or tobacco-related business or product or company like that, in which at that point I was very disappointed and felt discriminated, because that's what I believe is not right, as in we are a medicinal cannabis company, and we are definitely a patient over profit company, and we definitely are here for the community to help educate people about medicinal cannabis. We're not just here to just get you high or anything like that. So I feel like, I'm not upset that we don't get to go, but I'm feeling more upset that we get left out of the community because we are considered maybe alcohol or tobacco, in which we are not. You literally have to go get a doctor's statement. You literally have to get a doctor's note to get a card to, come in our facility. Now I get there's some dispensaries out there that just, want to get off their product, and they introduce stuff to you as a bud tender that you don't want, and they just try to push product on you. Well, at Twisted Brew Dispensary, where I've been at for the past 4 years since we've been open, that we definitely are here to help y'all patients out, and definitely here for y'all. Like, we try to listen to y'all and get the products y'all want and y'all need. I know that there's stuff that definitely help certain people out, so we try to be there for y'all. But as in feeling discriminated, it's because it's like we are still considered that under like government name, and if y'all know the government name is marijuana, which marijuana is a completely made up word, and it's made up to like basically scare the whole nation into like being afraid of cannabis, because it was coined as a term because all these Latino community from the South, Mexican Latino community was coming, and they didn't like that. So they was like, hey, what's called marijuana? Let's scare people from basically all of that community. And so that was it. So we all know the word marijuana is just completely made up and completely government propaganda. So like I'm saying, I felt like I was discriminated because of ignorance, and it's not like ignorance of probably they don't want to know, but it's just ignorance as in like they still consider us that, in which a lot of people know that we are medical and we do help out. And as in the product itself, it helps people out, and more people are getting turned on to the idea of using natural remedies to help their ailments out. And like myself personally, I definitely use medicinal cannabis as a way to help cope with all the compound medicines I do take. So don't go out and discriminate and call Moore Chamber of Commerce and say, hey, that's wrong or anything like that. More or less, let's try to further educate, our local community members that we are not a drug. We are not an illicit drug. We are not illicit drug users. We are using this as a medicinal reason on why we need it. It could be for pain relieving. It could be for depression. It could be mental disorders that we do need this product for. So I just want y'all to consider, if y'all first time watching this and y'all don't use medicinal cannabis, I just want you to consider like thinking about it. It's like a natural product, and if you don't know anything about it and you're scared of it, ask questions. Like direct message me or send me comments or something. I'll try to help you with further educating. Send you the resources that help me out. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope you understand that why I felt discriminated, and I hope that y'all all can learn from my experience and understand that this is a medicinal plant, and that we use it as users of it. We do use it for medicinal reasons. So thank you for listening to me.